Eccentric conceptuality is like a mental gymnasium where opposing ideas can coexist, stretching our minds in unexpected ways. Imagine holding two conflicting thoughts at once, like embracing chaos while seeking order. This isn't just a quirky mental exercise, it's a powerful tool for innovation. When we allow ourselves to entertain contradictions, we unlock new pathways for creativity. Eccentric conceptuality allows you to hold opposing ideas simultaneously, which improves mental flexibility and the ability to find innovative solutions. How can you hold chaos in a glass? What happens when yin and yang dance in your mind like intertwined particles? Eccentric conceptuality is not just a mental exercise, but an alchemical ritual where contradictions merge into a crucible of possibilities. The art of embracing paradoxes. Imagine two mirrors facing each other, one reflecting certainties, the other doubts. Between them, a labyrinth of questions. How do you navigate between logic and intuition without losing your way? What happens when yes and no fall in love in your brain? Mental flexibility is not about avoiding contradictions, but about transforming them into bridges. Like water flowing between rocks, the eccentric mind learns to shape itself without losing its essence. The revolution of the impossible. What if fear and courage were quantum twins? Innovation is born when we break the molds of what is acceptable. A tree doesn't grow toward the sky because the ground tells it no, but because it learns to dance with its roots and branches at the same time. Challenging questions. How do we balance ambition with humility? What solutions emerge when you accept that truth is a mirage? The power of uncertainty. The eccentric mind doesn't fear the void, but rather summons it as an ally. Like the space between notes that makes music, well-cultivated doubt is the fertile ground of creativity. Quantum reflection. What if the universe weren't a place of certainties, but a poem in constant rewriting? What verses would you add today? The alchemy of the everyday. Turn your everyday life into a philosophical experiment. Have breakfast with questions. What contradictions will I resolve today with my coffee? Walking is meditating. How do I balance my step between what I know and what I don't know? True wisdom is not in the answers, but in turning questions into seeds. Plant them in your mind and let them germinate into actions. What world would you create if you allowed your contradictions to be your best teachers? Share this challenge with someone who needs to be reminded that the mind is an expanding universe. How can we integrate quantum poetry into viral content generation? What poetic techniques are most effective for conveying messages of spiritual growth? How can we make existential questions in content more impactful? What examples of viral content have effectively used conceptual poetry? How can we measure the emotional resonance of poetic content?